Hello Flosstube, it's Heather from Japan. I'm back with another video. I'm actually going to make two videos tonight just because I don't want to make an extremely long video for people to watch, so I'm going to split it into two again like I did last time. So this video here is going to be my Yahoo auctions haul, because I think I mentioned in my last video I've been on Yahoo auctions a lot and I've been fighting and bidding people for things, and one of them I kind of went a little bit crazy on, but it's still cheaper than the retail price, so I'm okay with that. But let's see, so first off I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who watches my videos, who's subscribed to my channel, to who's liked my videos, and to especially big thanks to all the people who've gone to the effort of making a comment on my video. I personally am one of the lurkers. I'm really awkward at making comments, so I don't make them that often. I'm watching everyone's videos, I'm subscribing, and I'm liking, but I'm not very good with the comments myself, so I do understand the effort that some people go to make comments, and the fact that people are commenting on my video is kind of inspiring me to start actually commenting on other people's videos. So thank you to everyone who's been watching. I hope you've been enjoying my videos. I'm really happy to be making these for you. I'm surprised at how much I'm enjoying it myself, and it's an extra bonus that other people are enjoying it too. So thank you so much to everyone who's watching and who will continue watching in the future, and for liking and subscribing, and especially for commenting. So thank you to everyone. But anyways, the other video that I'll be doing is my Stitch Mania prep. It is currently April 30th. It's 9:30 at night in Japan, and I've got 2.5 hours left to get ready, and I'm nowhere near ready. I've got a general idea of what I'm going to be doing, but not everything is kitted up. A, because I need to buy a couple more things, or B, because I'm waiting on one more package from my mother. She sent it last week and it should be coming sometime next week, so I've got enough projects ready to cover the first couple of days of Stitch Mania, and then I will hopefully get my box and I can continue. So this will be my haul. And the first thing that I want to talk about is I found Little House Needleworks Cottage of the Month kits on Yahoo auctions being sold retail, and they're kits. So normally that's not sold in a kit, but I decided to buy one anyways just to see what it was. And I was disappointed. It was $10 for thread, a needle, fabric, and the pattern. And so the thread came in a package like this. It's all the thread I probably need. It came with a little needle. The fabric is 14 count. 14 count magic guide would be my guess. I don't actually, it says DMC, but it's also got a bunch of Chinese letters. That's not good. Sign, of course. So it may or may not wash out. I may or may not use it. But the most disappointing part was, this is the pattern. This is all in Chinese, and it is obviously a copy. I'm pretty sure the Little House Needlework pattern, it does have the pattern in it, but it is most definitely printed. and everything is in Chinese. It's definitely a copy of the pattern, so I am very, very disappointed about that, because that means I just funded a fake. I tried to email the person about returning it, and they didn't respond, so I kind of just gave up on that, and I'm probably gonna order the rest of the, so I ordered the April house, Chinese, it does say 12-month set, but yeah, I'm probably gonna have to order the rest of these on 1, 2, 3 stitch, and spend $13 on shipping to get them, so I'll probably buy them in batches. So I may or may not stitch this, and I probably will end up buying the original of April as well. Even though I have the pattern here, I'd rather fund the original. So, oh hi, are you meowing at me? Sorry, that was my kitty. He's restless. But the next thing that I got on my Yahoo auctions, it was most definitely just meant to be, I think. So I'm part of the Stash Unload group, and yes. I'm part of the Stash Unload group on Facebook, where people sell their stash to downsize, or make money to buy new stash. So I was able to get a hold of Teresa Wentzler's Castle sampler, just the pattern, through Stash Unload. The next day on Yahoo auctions, there was a person selling the cross-stitch Teresa Wentzler Castle Sampler cross-stitch kit, and this is most definitely an original. But Leisure Arts, it's everything. This is very, yes, this is, I believe it is correct. It is legal, I'm fairly sure. But it was really cheap. It was like $6, and there was a reason for it being $6. It was a kit, but it didn't have the fabric, it didn't have the pattern, it didn't have anything except for all of the thread. And this is not just leftovers of someone who did the kit. This is, I'm fairly sure, all the thread you're going to need. But it also has all the DMC numbers listed next to it, which means if I run out of something, I can replace it. But it's got so much thread in here, it's probably everything I'm going to need. So I have the pattern coming from my mother, I have all the thread I need, and also in my Yahoo auctions, I got a boatload of fabric, so I'm set. So this might be joining my Stitch Mania plans. So that one was a bit happier than, made me a bit happier after the disappointing Cottage of the Month. So the other thing I got, I talked about it in my last video that had the Yahoo auctions mentioned, so the extra video that I posted, and one of the pieces that I was bidding on was the Victoria Sampler Christmas Village. This is what, sorry for the glare, this is what the pattern looks like. It's very delicate lace-like pattern, very adorable. It's got a little Santa up at the top. It's got a few beads in it, but if I looked up the original price of this, the pattern I think was about $10, the fabric was $15, then the threads are all hand dyed, and they're sold in 2 different packs. So the first pack is Cranic Mori silk, white and black pack, and it looks like this. So the fact that all this is very legit, this is legal, so I'm happy with that. The only illegal thing that I've gotten so far, I think, is the Cottage of the Month series. But this is all the white and black that I'll need for it, and the original price of this was roughly $20, $25, somewhere in between there, just for this, for Cranic Mori white and black thread only, just the white and the black. So, And then the second package was, the Christmas Village main accessory pack, which looks like this. It's got it's Gloriana overdyed silk, lacquered gold, gentle art overdyed cotton, buckeye, scarlet, mulberry, copper, and harvest basket. Cranic number 4 braid metallic gold is in there, yeah. And Cranic Mori flesh, purple light, purple dark, blue green, light cream. Bundle B is Karen Water Lily silk in steel color, gentle art overdyed cotton in maple syrup, ginger snap, and nutmeg. Needle Necessities overdyed cotton, creme de menthe, and over soy, I can't speak French, silk, 7 strands, red, dark, yellow, ash gray, dark, green, dark, and blue, dark. Plus, it had beads are all in here. SJ Designs, petite red, pearl white, Mill Hill Beads petite copper, and Gold Star sequins are in here. So you can see it's got the sticker. This bundle of threads is originally $32. So all of this together is over, what, I said the pattern was 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, probably somewhere between $75 and $80, and I got it for $60. So it's not too amazing of a price. It was, I think it was $24 when I did my video last time, and of course it went way up, right in down to the last countdown. I didn't actually think I got it at the last moment. I was in a bidding war with someone down to the very last second, and when I hit enter on the last second, 2 seconds left before it finished, it gave me an error, and I panicked, and I kept hitting go again, and somehow I won at the very end. So I'm very excited that I have this. It has some specialty stitches in it, which I'm looking forward to learning. I was contemplating adding this to my Stitch Mania rotation, but I want to spend my time on this and give it a lot of focus and not just start it and then leave it. So I'll probably start stitching it sometime this year before Christmas, but I'm very happy with this. So the other thing that I had been bidding on, I was bidding on a lot of things, I think, but out of the 15 or so things that I'd been bidding on for my last video, I only actually purchased 2 bundles. One of them was the Christmas Village full kit, and the other was the 11-piece set. So in there was, of course, 11 different little kits, and some of them are quite cute. Some of them I will never stitch, so I'm trying to figure out what I'll do with them. So first one is Mini Motif Honeybee. It's just a cute little thing. It comes with the fabric, the thread, and a needle, and the pattern. It's just a cute little honeybee. That's cute. Another honeybee. It comes, looks like this. There's a little honeybee and a flower with a hanger. So it also comes with the fabric, a needle, the thread, and then a wire that I can twist into the shape of this hanger. So that was also very cute. The other one was Graphworks International Buttercups. Counted cross stitch is a little Easter chick, or spring chick, I guess you could think. Most of the things in this pack were spring related, which I thought was kind of interesting. I don't know if that was coincidence or on purpose, likely on purpose, but it's a little egg with some dandelions around it. I won't stitch this, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It comes with the 14 count fabric, needle, DMC floss, a graph, and full instructions. So it's cute, but it's not something I'm going to stitch at all. see what else was in here. Let's see. Oh, there's another duck in this one. Looks like this. This is actually a Japanese kit. I've seen it in craft stores here before. It's called a one-day kit. It takes 3 to 4 hours, and it comes with the thread, the fabric, and the frame that you keep it in. The fabric is actually already in the frame, which I think is kind of silly because it's stretching the fabric out, but pattern is really simple. It's a duck with a crown. I'm probably not gonna stitch this, but I'll keep it for the frame. I like the frame. It's a nice, tiny little frame. I think it's a 9cm frame, which is nice because my only frame, I have two hoops, not frame, hoops, that I've got a 25cm hoop, which is quite large, which I might use when I'm doing heaven and earth designs. That's the word I'm looking for. And I've got a 15cm hoop, which is what I use for everything. I've got 2 of those, and I'm hoping to buy a smaller hoop, just because sometimes I do tiny designs and they don't fit in the 10cm. So I might pull this out and just see if it works, but this is tiny. I don't want that tiny. I want like somewhere in between this and a 10cm hoop. So the other one I got was, it's a DMC kit, and all it is it's a flower. I'm going to hold this back here because it's just the pattern. There's no actual, it's just the graph. There's no picture of it. So it's a little flower like this, but it comes with, it says special kit on all this floss. So I don't know if this is discontinued floss or something. I need to double check the numbers. But it comes with, what, 6 shades of floss. I'll use those. That's quite nice. I don't think I'll stitch this pattern because it's really, really, really basic, and not that interesting at all. But everything is in French, so it is a French DMC kit. So, interesting. Let's see, the other thing I got was, it's not cross-stitch, I don't think. It's a Japanese kit. All the instructions are in Japanese. It's a handcraft kit is what it says. It's got pleather, plastic leather kind of. It's a little wallet. I don't know. I may or may not stitch this. It comes with a zipper, and it gives you the instructions on how to attach the zipper and do everything with it. And supposedly you don't need a sewing machine to do this. But, I don't know. It's not that cute. I don't know what I'd use it for. So, let's see the other one. Oh, I'm missing one. Where did it? Oh, there it is. It fell down. Let's see. So the other one, this one I might stitch. I like houses and cottages, as you'll see from my stash that's still to come. I've got a little harvest country kit. It's just a cute little barn. It comes with the fabric and the string and a needle and instructions, of course. So it's got everything I need in it. It's a cute little pattern. Hope I could stitch that up. And this one, I don't know if I'll do it. I'm actually thinking I might give this away to someone. I don't know. Ooh, but I might keep some of the pieces for myself. But this is a Mill Hill button and beaded kit. It is the Windowbox Bunnies. It's on perforated paper. Oh, that's cool. It is their it's from their 2002 Easter set. So it's a cute little bunny and some flowers and a little flower box and a trellis. So it's quite cute, but I'm not really into bunnies or spring, and I don't really like the colors so much. But it comes with all the Mill Hill beads. It comes with the fabric. It comes with a little birdie button. So it's quite cute. Who knows, maybe I'll use some of these as like a giveaway, maybe. I don't know. Depends on how much I keep doing. But the last 3 from that 11 parts kit I'm probably going to be using with Stitch Mania. So first one is a Cottage magnet kit. This is a really cute little cottage. I love cottages, like I said. And it, of course, comes with all the fabric, the thread. It comes with Japanese instructions, English instructions, and this white square here is actually a piece of plastic with a square cardboard piece in it that you wrap the finished fabric around and then slide it between the plastic and then attach the magnet to it, and then you've got a little magnet. So it's quite cute. I like it's a sweet little cottage, Berkshire cottage. It's very cute, so I like that. That's probably my favorite thing out of all of these. Oh no, this is my favorite thing. So this is an ancient Thistle scissor keep. I cannot talk today. It's from the Textile Heritage Collection. There's actually the exact same pattern, same fabric color, same thread color. There is a needlebook pattern that goes with this. This is just the scissor keep, and I looked it up. The scissor keep is about $13. This kit that I'm holding in my hand is worth $13 new. The needlebook is $34, and you can't buy it new. You have to find it on eBay, I'm pretty sure. So I'm thinking that I might follow this pattern and use the fabric and the thread, and I'm gonna make it a a scissor keep, but instead of stuffing it, I'm gonna make the inside of that a needlebook. Just gonna change it to a needlebook on my own, and then attach to the scissors. So that way I've got a needlebook and a scissor keep all in one. So actually I really like that color. I love purple. That shade of purple is gorgeous. So I'm looking forward to stitching this. The last one is the Songbird Cottage from Little Leaf Designs. Looks like this. It's not pure cross stitch. It's got quite a bit of embroidery in here, which will be a nice little challenge for me. It comes with 3 little pieces, or charms, that's the word I'm looking for. It comes with a little wheelbarrow charm, a songbird charm, and then one other charm that I can't remember what it was, and I can't see it because it looks like that. But it comes with little to nothing. It comes with weeks floss stone. It comes with 3 pieces of that. It comes with the antique gold bird and wheelbarrow charms. Oh, so I guess it doesn't come with anything else. But there's no fabric, and the rest of the DMC thread is not included. So I do have some fabric that will work for this, and I can easily go and pick up thread for this. So it's cute. I might do it for Stitch Mania, maybe. Then let's see, what was the next thing I was going to do? I got some books. The very first book I got is Cottages in Cross Stitch. This is so cute. I saw this and I'm like, oh, I wonder what the inside looks like. And Yahoo Auctions only gives you 3 pictures. So there was a picture of the cover and then a picture 2 of the patterns on the inside. And oh, I was sold. I got it for $6, I think. Quite cheap. Plus no free shipping. So it was very nice. So I'm actually contemplating making a video of just the inside of this. So, and of course I'm being completely inspired by Carolyn Mazzeo, because the hilarious thing is the day that I got this, I was watching one of her older videos and she had the exact same book in her video. So I thought that was hilarious. And then a couple of her next videos were reviews or walkthroughs of books she'd purchased. So I thought, oh, well, this is short and sweet, and other people might be interested in it. So I might just show all the different patterns that are in this, and the magazines that I have, because you can buy magazines on eBay. So I might show what patterns are in the magazine. So those will be just short little videos, but I love this. I might pick something from this for Stitch Mania as well. I haven't decided yet. Let's see, I got 3 magazines, although I have been bidding on more magazines, and I've probably got about 7 or 8 more magazines that I've already won the auction for, and I'm waiting for the seller to ship them to me, and then there's a couple more on my watch list that I might be going for, because someone just uploaded a bucket load of cross-country stitching, and so that's what my current whip is from 1994 cross-country stitching, and so they've got just a ton of magazines that are popping up. They're a bit more expensive than eBay, but if I calculate shipping in, they're basically the same, so I might as well buy them here. It's not like they're in Japanese. So anyways, the first one I got is a magazine called Cross Stitch. It is a defunct, it doesn't exist. This magazine is not publishing right now. This issue is from February 1996, and it has a lovely Pegasus on it. And I tried really hard to find the next one. This is February 1996. I tried to find a March or April 1996, but since the magazine name is so generic, Cross Stitch is literally the name of the magazine, it's really hard to find. But this one has a Pegasus in it, and the next magazine has its companion, which is a unicorn, I believe. So this is supposed to be made into a pillow. It's a lovely, lovely design by Julie Hassler. That's her name. It's got a couple of other lovely patterns in it. It's got some baby things. Where did that be? There we go. So there's it blown up without the sticker rip in the way. It's a lovely little pillow, and it's got all the finishing instructions in it. So it's got quite a few other cute little designs in here that I might show in a video another day. The other 2 magazines that I have right now are also Cross Stitch magazine, number 24 and number 44. It does not say the dates on them. Number 24 looks like this. It's got a cute little baby design in it, very bright rainbow colors. I probably won't stitch that, but the piece that caught my eye, that's what I meant to say, is this. It is a paper doll design. You can see it stitched here into a sampler. It's got a little person and then 5 different outfits, and it's also, let's see, can I do this? Up in the corner is stitched on likely perforated paper or plastic canvas, and you can play paper dolls with it. I thought that was adorable and very inspiring for me to possibly make my own design in the future. So it's very gorgeous design. And the other thing it was not in the sampler, the sample photos of the auction that I was looking at, but I found it at the end. I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree. So the colors I don't really like so much, but all the different trees and that little quote in there are lovely. I can't remember, I've heard that quote before, and I don't remember who said it. But, yes, so I got a couple of cute patterns in there. And then the number 44, the front looks like this. It's a cute, simple little happy holiday sampler. I could stitch that up really quick. Probably wouldn't even take a week. And it's very cute and simple. And then the other thing in it that caught my eye, and the reason I bought it, maybe I can find it, of course not, oh, is at the end, and this introduced me to a wonderful artist. So this is called The Sky Castle. It's by Patricia Andrele, maybe Andrle, and it's just, so Sky Castle, I live in Japan, so America has Disney, Japan has a Ghibli, and there's a movie called La Puta, Castle in the Sky, and that's immediately what came to mind when I saw this, and that's one of mine and my husband's favorite movies. We love everything Ghibli, like we have our movie tastes are exactly the same, so I really like this pattern. So I went and I googled her name, Patricia Andrele. She has so many gorgeous patterns. She has a 3D shop series that I'm going to do whatever I can to get my hands on a copy of those patterns. I don't even know how she does it. It's almost as if she did 2 pieces of cross stitch and then made them as a shadow box. So one of the they're not stuck together like this. They're slightly separated so that the front piece casts a shadow on the back piece. So it looks so 3D. So I'm very, very happy with this magazine purchase for introducing me solely to that designer. So I don't think she actually designs anything now, but yes. Let's see, then the other things that I got is I got a ton of fabric. So I'm just going to flip through that real quick because I've already hit the 30-minute mark. And let's see, so I got 2 cross-stitching towels. They're quite yellowed and a bit dirty, so I'm going to wash them first and just hope to God that those stains come out. But otherwise, it's very, very cool idea. $3 for these 2. The price tags on here say $3 each in American dollars, so obviously these came from America at some point, and they're very old. They're from Charles Craft 14 count border craft collectible, so I'll put something on these. They'll be a gift for someone. The other thing I got was, let's see, so these 2 are 2 32 count linens. I got cream, and then I have to pull this one out. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's not really hand dyed, but it's got a hand dyed feel to it. And oh yay, that does kind of show up. It's a little bit darker than it's showing up. It's not quite so pale like that. It looks a bit like parchment. So I'm still trying to decide what to do with that. But one thing I wanted to ask people for advice. I bought Heaven and Earth Designs, Torso and Arms, the Leonardo da Vinci's drawing, and this is almost the exact same color as the background. It's slightly different. So I purchased the design, and I'm thinking of taking out the background on my own and just stitching Leonardo da Vinci's writing, but it barely fits on this fabric, so, but this fabric is almost perfect for it. So I'm trying to decide, should I stitch it on this with fabric that is unbelievably close to the background, or should I just get a big piece of white fabric that will fit perfectly and give me a 2-inch border minimum? Because if I do this, so 2 inches is 5 centimeters. If I do this, the width, this direction, is just, I think it's 2 centimeters short of a 2-inch border, or 5 centimeter border. It's 2 centimeters short. So the pattern would probably end up coming to about there, leaving me about, what, that much of a border. I don't know if I'm going to frame it. I don't know what I'm going to do with my Heaven and Earth designs when I finish it. If I do frame it, I'm going to frame it myself, because we don't have framers here. So, I don't know. Should I stitch it on here, or should I just stitch the background on white? I guess I have to decide that myself, but Yes, I got two 32 count linens. I've never stitched on linen before. So these are both 47 centimeters by 70 centimeters. Don't ask me what that is in inches. Maybe I'll add a little annotation that tells you what it is in inches. Everything is in centimeters. So the other thing I got is 22 count Aida, white, 60 by 62 centimeters. So that's really, really big. I could probably fit a Haid on this. Maybe. I might use this for my Cottage of the Month series instead. So the other one I got is another big one. Is 18 count. It's cream. It is 70 centimeters by 114 centimeters. And this one I happen to have inches. 27 inches by 44 inches. This I can fit a Heaven and Earth design on. And I have another piece of fabric that's coming in the package from my mom that I purchased solely so I could put a Heaven and Earth design on it. So I'm trying to decide, oh, I could do my Cottage of the Month. I cannot remember that word. The Cottage of the Month on this instead, or I could put another Heaven and Earth design on this. So I don't know if you can hear that, but we have something called Bo Sozoku in Japan, which basically means people on motorcycles revving their engines in the middle of the night. It's 10 p.m. here. I'm sure there's kids sleeping. It's high school and college age brats who are just going packs, and they just vroom, 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 vroom. So very noisy, but very typical of rural Japan, which is where I live. The other thing I got was 3 pieces of 14 count Aida. One is still in the DMC package, and it is black. And then I got a navy, and then an even darker navy. So I don't know if you can, I guess you can kind of compare those two. So that one's quite dark, that one's just regular navy, and then black. So I will be using that for my mini Tokyo. Pretty little Tokyo, that's it. I got some other 22 counts. I got a piece of brown and a piece of white, and they're both about 12 inches by 18 inches. So I've got 29 by 44 and 30 by 46. So they're both basically 12 inches by 18 inches. I don't know what I'll use those for, but the white is really stiff. So I'll be interested in seeing how that is to work with. I also got some more 18 count. This has 2 white pieces, a beige, 2 white pieces, a beige color, and a dark, bright red. I think the red actually likely came from a Christmas kit, because that's how the edging is all done. And the red is also 12 inches by 18 inches, if I just compare the centimeters. The cream is a bit smaller than that, and it's got an extra little piece sticking off of it. It's obviously been cut into. I got a big white and a small white, and those are roughly the same size. One is half the size of the other. What else? Let's see. My other little bundle here is I got 2 that likely came from something like 123 Stitch or another American, but it's got the Japanese price written on it. But I got 36 count linen from Zweigart. It's sand color is the color. See all the information there. It's 37 by 36 centimeters. It's quite a bit, it's a little bit more brown than it's showing up in this video. So as I'm recording this video, I now understand how much the color changes when you're trying to record a video. When I've been watching other people's Flosstube and they're showing up their hand-dyed fabrics and they say, oh, it's a little bit darker, oh, it's a little bit lighter, I understand now. Okay, it really, because it definitely is a bit darker than that, but it's sand. And then I got Country French Latte is a Wilchet linen, is 32 count. Got the info written on there. It's 12 by 40 centimeters. And this is actually what I was planning to use the Songbird Cottage on. It's 32 count. and if I go over 1 on it, it fits. So we'll see how I like stitching over 1 on 32 count. Probably I won't like it very much, but we'll see. I wear contacts, and if I don't have my contacts in and I don't have my glasses on, I can see about this far away from my face before everything just becomes a blur of colors. I can't see any lines. Lights get super pixelated even with my contacts in. I think it's because I have an astigmatism, I don't know. But rant or tangent, but without my contacts in, if I hold something near my face, I can see super detailed. Like, my nearsighted vision is great. I read books and I flip on my smartphone without my glasses, because if I have my glasses on, if it's this close to my face, I can't see anything. Even with my contacts, I have to hold it back a little bit. So maybe I'll be able to stitch on 32 count if I take my contacts and my glasses off. My last bundle of fabric, and I'll be finishing my video soon, is this is from AB Stitch Therapy, is what's taped up here. It's 35 count linen, and the color is Tin Roof. It's 9 inches by 13 inches. I think it probably came from a kit, would be my guess. I don't know what I'll use it for yet. I tried testing it out with a bunch of different patterns that I have, and none of them fit very well, or they left a lot of extra fabric, and I want to use this for something. It's a really unique color. It's a grayish, greenish color, hence the name Tin Roof. Really lovely color, actually. I've got a bit of a pale gray here. It's just long and thin. I don't remember. I just covered up the paper. It is 17 centimeters by 70 centimeters, and it is 36 count. So again, I might stitch something tiny and cute on that. So the same parchment, I got another little extra smaller piece. I think it's 47 by 17, so basically the same size as the one I just showed you. And then the last one, I don't know what it's for. Maybe a table runner was what it's originally for, but it's like this. It's got a border stitched into the edge. Let's see if I can. Oh, yeah, you can see that right there. So it's within it, to be able to stitch in here was, what, 21 by 60 centimeters, and it's 28 count. So I don't know what I'd do with that. That's actually quite cool. I don't know what I'd stitch on that. I'll think of something. It would be quite cool. The border's neat. I really like it. So I'd make it into a nice little wall hanging. Just add something at the top, or curl it around a bar of some sort. That would be really nice. I actually have one of those given to me by my mother-in-law for New Year's. Maybe I'll throw in a picture of it at some point, but it's really gorgeous. I'd love to turn it into a cross stitch. I don't know if that's possible, but anyways, that's my haul, mostly. I guess the only other thing I've bought recently is a binder for all my printed patterns, and I've recently purchased quite a few patterns. I didn't need them, but I did. I purchased Elegant Squid from Ink Circles. It's really cool. And I got, from Cloud's Factory, I got the Einstein quote. I love this quote. I'm an English teacher, and if I can't explain English simply enough for 8, 9-year-olds to understand it, it means I don't understand it well enough, and I need to go back and figure out what it is I'm studying and what I'm teaching so I can teach it to kids and that they can understand it. So I live by this quote for my job, and I really, really love it. So it's super cute. I'm going to change some of the colors out, but yes, I got those. I also bought, I'll throw the other things in my next video. So if you want to see what I bought and what I'm planning for Stitch Mania, probably it will be the next video I upload will be my Stitch Mania plans. I've got 2 hours left, so yeah. Alright, anyways, good luck to everyone else who will be doing Stitch Mania this month. Thank you everyone for the likes and the comments and questions and just subscriptions. Like, I think I've almost hit 150 people. I'm shocked. I keep saying the word like a billion times in every video. I've got a really low pitched voice and I have long drawn out pauses like this. So thank you for subscribing to my videos, and I hope you're actually enjoying them. So I hope to keep making videos. Today's the 30th. Tomorrow's the 1st. I'll be doing all day Stitch Mania for that. And on the 2nd, I'm gonna go meet up with my new friend. I haven't met her yet in person. See, there's again. I met her through Facebook, thanks to my Flosstube. We're going to meet up, and she's going to take me to a craft store she found, and I'm going to take her to I'm going to take her to my craft store. So we're going to swap back and forth for that, and she told me that she'd be willing to help me videotape the inside of the store, so maybe you'll get to see me in full from my head to my feet. And I'll show you what a craft store in Japan looks like. 2 craft stores in Japan. She also found another one recently that if we're feeling up to it, it's about an hour's train ride away from where we're going. But if we're feeling up for it, we might go there, or that might just be another day. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I enabled some of you to check out Yahoo Auctions. I know I'm on Yahoo Auctions Japan, but most people go to eBay. I highly recommend Yahoo Auctions. Just check it out, see what they've got. So, eBay isn't the end-all of online garage sales. So, anyways, signing off. See you all in my next video, which I'm about to record. See you. Bye bye.